Guys, we teased it going into the break.
What do we
We're
got?
talking about some of these breakout players. We want to go with most improved. You're just talking about Stamkos. He could arguably be in that category. So
been awesome this year. Good to see.
We had to refine the criteria a little bit to a breakout player who took the leap this season. Weeksy, we're going to start with you.
Well, somebody from your home, but Troy Terry, who plays college hockey at Denver.
Colorado great.
Absolutely. He's been amazing this year. I've had a chance to do a lot of their games on ESPN and a lot of the stuff here on the NHL Network with them. And their head coach, Dallas Eakins, has told me, and Troy Terry echoed this himself. He said he's really readjusted his mental approach to the game. What do I mean? Doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low, and has really worked on the mental side of his game. And he feels now his mental game is on par with his skill set and his ability. And that's a huge, huge thing. It's a big thing typically for goalies, but very rarely do you hear skaters say as much. And this is a big breakout year for him with 31 goals. Massive year.
And Kevin Dineen had him in the minors and in San Diego, and he, you know, he didn't see this coming. He knew he had a good shot. Not that he didn't see it coming. He knew he had a good shot. He knew he had a nose for the net and kind of finding those areas. But to have the poise, like you just said, have that mindset to not drive it all the time, back it off, wait for those situations. An intelligent player, and when you see players like this come out of situations, it's so impressive to see. So high IQ, obviously, understands the offensive zone, gets to play with Getzlaf. I mean, pretty much a legend, you know, that's played the last 15 years in the game. What a guy to learn from and to bounce things off of, and it helps your confidence. So
yeah,
what a year.
University of Denver product, and it's so interesting in what you were saying about, your brain finally catching up to what you're able to do physically, because the game at this level is so fast. I can't imagine what it's like to be out there in real time, and he's finally able to catch up and adjust, and it speaks to the work ethic and just how hard it is.
No doubt.
Y'all made it look easy.
Yeah, they make it look easy. It's anything but that, though. Or
all
everything
right.
but that, I should say.
Yeah, Shells, what you got?
Well, I'm going to go with Jack Hughes of the New Jersey Devils. I mean, this is a young player. You know, he's only in his third year in this league, and he's a player that can, honestly, he can take a game over with his speed and skill. And when you watch him, I know we get to watch him on TV. He's on the highlights all the time. But when you see him live, it is impressive. It's almost breathtaking because he's got a dynamic, and it's not an arrogance, it's a confidence that he's got that he plays with. With the puck, he's learned to play without the puck under Lindy Ruff. And I think that, you know, he's got Recchi there, too. There's some good pieces that this young player is using. And you know, all the skill they have there, and you can watch a game and, you know, be impressed by all the skill. But then all of a sudden, he pops off the ice with the way he skates, the way he shifts through the neutral zone. And you can see his numbers right there. Impressive season. To me, put him on the most improved ballot.
I like it. I like it. I'm in. I totally agree.
There's a ring to that.
Absolutely.
There
He's
should
been
be an
awesome.
award for that, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. MIP.
That says a lot about
MIP.
someone.
No
I
doubt.
mean, being the most improved Denver Broncos cheerleader going into my second year, guys.
There you go.
I know a little bit of something about work ethic.
There you go.
Tage Thompson in their game tonight, it was fun. It went down to the wire. It went down to a shootout. He looked phenomenal. He's on your most improved list.
He is. And when you watch the Sabres play, Tage Thompson is, as the season's gone on, he starts to assert himself more and more. What do I mean? That mindset to shoot, okay? I'm getting some goals. Let me get in and around the net. Let me rip pucks. I'm not playing tentative. I'm getting into the traffic, using my reach, using my size, and that shot that he has, and getting to those hard areas with consistency. So 28 goals so far in 51 games. He's sniffing on the doorstep of 30. I love his progression this year.
6'7"?
Yeah, something. Yeah.
He was playing the
condo
wing.
building.
Yeah,
He's the condo building.
He was playing the wing,
Yeah.
and now he's playing center ice. And to see him dominate, score goals in an organization that was looking for something positive after the trade, and they got Tuck on that line, Skinner. What a great story for a kid that just kind of started late and is blossoming right now, and it's still early in his NHL career.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he
Absolutely.
looks phenomenal
Yep.
there. All right, Jody, back to you. This
What do you
is
got,
fun.
Shells?
Who's on your
What do you
ballot
got, Shells?
for most improved?
Come on.
National Hockey
Now
League.
Give us
Ways.
something.
This is easy. Ryan Hartman of the Minnesota Wild.
That's a good pull.
This
That's a good
guy, career journeyman, spent his time in Chicago, went to Philadelphia, Nashville, and Philly. He's played 430 games in the league. They given him an audition as a #1 center. He was playing wing and a bottom six forward, and he gets up there with Kaprizov on the top line. and Matt Zuccarello, and it's been magic. It's been magic this season for Ryan Hartman. You know, he's a guy you pull for. He used to play a little too feisty, maybe get too involved, maybe be in the penalty box too much, but now he's on that top line on a great team as a #1 center. And he's a smart guy, obviously, because when you get that opportunity to play with Kaprizov and Zuccarello, who are doing just magic together, just look for each other over the ice. He's on battles, he's on pucks, and he's picking up points. Most improved.
Ooh,
I like that. That's a good call.
Absolute superstar. We were talking about the time on ice there. 5 minutes more with that top line. That is absolutely huge for Hartman. Weeksy. Let's hear your back.
Yeah, St. Louis, and I knew his dad when I was a young kid, Jordan Kyrou's dad, Aki Kyrou. Jordan Kyrou, for the year he's had in St. Louis, elevating the speed, elevating the pace and the skill. To me, his breakout was Winter Classic, and being there, he put on a show in that game. He showcased his skills, how dynamic of a player he is, and speaking to their general manager, Doug Armstrong, he said that both him and Robert Thomas have really taken this team to a different level with their youth and their speed. So Jordan Kyrou has been a breakout player for me so far this year.
Fastest skater in the National Hockey League at the All-Star game.
Who saw that coming?
I mean, seriously, right? Oh, my gosh. But, yeah, your point, Shells. Go ahead, as you were.
Yeah, I mean,
we got excited.
That's a good pick. I like Kyrou's in a good situation, but I'm going to go. I'm going to take this on my own here. Clayton Keller.
Nice call.
Arizona Coyotes.
He's been lighting it
here, but Clayton Keller now, his 6th season in the National Hockey League. He wears the A. He's a leader. This team had no expectations. Their coach is pushing them hard. And you know what? They wanted to be a hard team to play against. Well, Clayton Keller, not the biggest guy, but you can see he's starting to figure out how to play at that top speed with the puck. He's getting results, something positive out there in the desert. And he's figuring out how to score goals. You can see the time on ice again. You mentioned it just moments ago, LG. This is the biggest thing for these guys most improved, right? They've earned their time on ice to be elevated, but he's been putting in different situations. Okay, so those situations are giving him confidence, and right now, you can see the last 2 seasons combined and what he's done this year. So he got 28 goals. I like this guy. Yeah. Most improved.
All-star this year, too. Good call by you, man. He's always been pretty electrifying when he's on his game offensively. St. Louis, Missouri native, but he's taken his game to the next level this year.
Yeah, a lot of fun to watch. And
here's your picks. Good picks, Weeksy.
Well done, my friends.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Troy Terry, Tage Thompson, Jordan Kyrou with breakout seasons. You looked at the splits. The arguments were well laid out, and the stats spoke for themselves.
So do these.
So
do these, Shells.
Come on.
Bad, huh?
I mean, current and future all-stars here.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you look at it, you're not looking at breakout seasons. You're looking at most improved. So it's a little bit of a fine line there. There's some players having career years.
No.
But we think these guys are the most improved.